Greetings everyone, welcome back. In the last video, I took a minute to draw this, which is Peppa Pig. And I actually watched a little video where Peppa learns how to whistle, and I thought that was kind of fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw another version of Peppa the way that I would draw Peppa. So let's see what we can do about getting a little closer here and see what we can come up with. Now, it doesn't have to be super serious, of course, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to start with the eye. A little tear duct. I'm going to close it in just like that. I didn't do any pre-penciling, so we're just going to kind of let this happen. See where it goes. Now, it seems like an interesting little show, honestly enough. Peppa seems to be learning lots and lots of life lessons. And again, I don't watch the show, so I don't really know what's going on beyond what I saw. She has a little brother named George. Of course, there's Mama Pig and Daddy Pig too, or Papa Pig, I guess. Let's do the other eye over here, just like this. Now this, we're going about this a little bit differently than the way that I did the last eye. I'm going to make it so that it's not perfectly the same, because it doesn't have to be. And as I said, this is going to be a whole different version. Now, let's see. Is there anything else with the eye that I would like to do? I don't believe that Peppa has eyebrows. So let's work on the smile. And we're going to let Peppa be maybe in her early 20s. How about that? Maybe early 30s. I don't know. And it's going to be silly. And hopefully not too scary. As I said, this is just silly. And by the way, let this be a reminder. Always brush your teeth. Now, a lot of these little doodles that I do, they're basically for my nieces and nephews who are way too old even to watch shows like Peppa. So I make these videos with them in mind for little chuckles' sake. Now, kind of unusual. Got to figure out how to do the nose. So I'm going to do the nose right here. Just like that. Now, this is an unusual thing. It's kind of Picasso-like. And even more importantly, it's kind of a little more like Snoopy when Snoopy turns his head just slightly. I'll be honest with you, I don't really know what goes on with the character design. I know I said that in the write-up of the last video, but it's so unusual. That's pretty weird looking. Now, I have to figure out some part of the dress. First, let's do some like a little bit of a ruffle on it. I'm letting some of those loops meet up and not really. We'll have more ruffles here. And this hand up here. Now, let's work on the legs just a little bit. So we can zoom in on that just a little bit. My shaky camera. Sporting a pair of Chuck Taylors, because that's what I would wear. Well, that's what I do wear. I wear Chuck Taylors. And let's do the other one. Now, I think it's a strange thing that with Peppa, her feet seem to go in the same direction as her nose. So that lets me think that perhaps she leads with her nose. Lucky for me, I have this shoe to be the reference for this shoe. We'll see how outrageous we can make it. This one's an outside shoe, or the outside side. This is the inside here. Let's set up the laces. I think that suits the shoe. I think that's close enough to what I put on every day. Okay, so that's not so bad. Whew, it's a scary face. Maybe we'll put a hint of eyebrows, but not really. Okay. We are almost done with this silly doodle. And no, I didn't forget. I'm saving one of my favorite things to do last. Just going to spin this just a little bit here. Interesting. Now, for the very most fun thing. I have to do this in parts. Oh, that's the best. That little curled tail is the best part to be. Let's back this up perhaps just a little bit. Go around the ear here. A little bit around here. Now, I have worked on pictures that I've spent hours on, and those are always fun to see where they go. This is not one of those, of course. I think the next thing, just for fun, we're going to zoom in just a little bit here. We're going to get our friend the bunny pen. We're just going to put a little hint of red or pink in. So let's go with pink to start. We'll just do a little bit in the eyes. Which, when you look at a mainly black and white picture, your eye will still pick it up. And that's just kind of funny. And it makes the eyes pop just a little bit. I'm going to do just a hint in the gums. A little hint in the tongue. A little hint in the blusher. And just a little hint around the snout. We don't have to worry about the dress or anything like that. Now all of that, let me go back out again. We'll get a look at this. We'll look at this. Interesting. Let's look at this one more time. And perhaps let's look at this. This is a little book of British smiles.
That's enough.
That's enough. Well, anyway, let's get a quick look at this, and then we'll let it be. We put in a half an hour roughly. Little cute tail, the Chuck Taylors. And I think that's it. That is my version where I put in about a half an hour into a silly version of Peppa Pig. So thanks for hanging out for a moment or two, and I do think that's it. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out for a minute or so. Yeah, I'm going to put down the pen now. All right. Have a great day.